It hardly inspires the public confidence that a white 20-something can obtain the ballot of the first black attorney general. And there's a little video here to illustrate that point.
A man walks into a poll location in Washington, D.C. and asks about United States Attorney General Eric Holder. The poll worker places a mark next to Eric Holder's name and offers the man Eric Holder's ballot to vote.
Hello. Do you have an Eric Holder?
Check it out here.
Northwest.
H-O-L-T-E-R.
H-O-L-D-E-R. That's the name.
I did.
Northwest, that's the address.
Please sign me there.
I actually forgot my ID.
You don't need it, it's all right.
I left it in the car.
As long as you're in here, you're on our list, and that's who you say you are. Okay.
I would feel more comfortable if I just had my ID. Is all right if I go get it?
Sure,
I'll be back faster than you can say furious.
We're not going anywhere.
All right, thank you.
Opposing voter ID is consistent with the voting section's pattern and practice of making strained legal arguments in areas it favors ideologically. King for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I apologize. I slipped in here a little bit late after you had opened your opening remarks, and I missed that video, and I'd ask if they could run that video again, at least for my benefit.
Absolutely.
I left it in the car.
As long as you're in here, you're on our list, and that's who you say you are. Okay.
I would feel more comfortable if I just had my ID. Is all right if I go get it?
Sure,
I'll be back faster than you can say furious.
We're not going anywhere.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I thank staff for queuing that up for me again. I'm shocked that the Attorney General isn't shocked. I'm shocked that the Attorney General hasn't offered a response to this in a meaningful way. I sit in this committee and I have a friendly relationship with the former chairman of the Judiciary Committee, and I remember, and he will remember me presenting an ACORN to him about 2007, asking for hearings on ACORN. And we had a good discussion on that. We had private meetings working that to try to get that done. I remember the gentleman from New York, Mr. Nadler, say before this committee that he thought it would be a good idea to investigate ACORN, and walk that back some subsequent to that time. But it would have been a good time to investigate ACORN. It took James O'Keefe to get this ACORN issue brought before America, and I carry this ACORN in my pocket every day to remember what happens to the foundation of American liberty when you have corrupt elections, when you have elections and votes that are being disenfranchised by fraudulent votes.
Mr. Chair.
The recent Rasmussen polls show that the overwhelming majority of Americans support voter ID laws as necessary and non-discriminatory. Why do you think DOJ is insisting on fighting the American people on this issue?
Well, Mr. Chairman, that is the $64,000 question. I don't understand how it is possible for anyone to object to the simple practice of showing identification to demonstrate that you are who you say you are when you go vote. That polling place that we saw on that videotape is where I vote. It's across the street from where I live. I mean, I got from the District of Columbia my new voter registration card. It's on a piece of typing paper. One of our RNLA members lives in the District of Columbia, and she got 5 of them, 5 different names, sent to her apartment. Now, if she were not an honest person, she could just walk in and pretend to be each one of those people.